What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a monthly manifestation for the sign of Libra. Okay, Libra, you guys are first on the zodiac lineup for group 1. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. Monthlies got jacked up completely this month, just energy wise. But we're gonna, still get everybody done as much as possible before May gets here. Okay. Kind of switching up some things again energetically. Um, if my energy is low, then I just will not do readings. If the collective's energy is low, there's nothing to read upon as far as those that are diligently, a part of my channel. And I truly appreciate y'all's patronage and y'all, evolving with me this year. Okay. So with that being said, let's get into the reading. Again, this is for April. Consider the dates will be, I'm going to see if I can get them in the description box below. I've been saying I was going to do it, and normally I would, but this month I just completely, totally forgot. The 8th was a new moon on top of the solar eclipse, total solar eclipse. So a lot of energy has possibly changed up for a lot of people. Next date is the first quarter moon date, which is the 15th. That, of course, has already passed. So I'm going to try and remember to talk in past tense when I'm talking about the dates in the reading, okay? Your first quarter moon is supposed to be your progress report in the sense of if you've made any progress towards the new intention that you potentially set for yourself on April 8th, okay? On the 23rd, which is tomorrow, is full moon status, okay? Which should be the completion of whatever it is you are trying to accomplish, okay? Either wrapping things up or a particular major goal or intention that you set for yourself, maybe at the beginning of the year, you have now completed sometime this week, okay? So, keep in mind that, again, with a lot of changes, like I mentioned, is 5 coming in a way of 14 days was between the March full moon, which I believe was on the 25th, to the new moon on the 8th. Okay, 14 days equaling out to 5 means change was coming in some way. Okay, for the collective. Either having to change plans or change ideas, but definitely in the sense of your ancestors, divine, God, protecting you at all costs from anything interrupting your plans, okay, and following your intuition if we break that 14 down, okay? So just a numerology, tidbit for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into the reading, okay? I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. We'll focus on the moon phases. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Totally appreciate your patronage. Feel free to subscribe so that way you can be definitely notified the next time I do a reading for your sign. Also, you could probably get some recommendations in some past energy if you are just coming into the channel, okay? So we shuffle by threes. I'm cutting the deck, and we'll pull 3 cards in regards to the new moon, first quarter moon, and full moon energy. 1 from the top, new moon. 1 from the bottom, first quarter moon. And then 1 energetically from the middle, okay, for the full moon energy, okay? We'll also be clarifying this energy with the general writer's weight, so to get a little bit more information. So what should be the mindset towards your intention or goal, Libra, for the month of April? Nothing will come of this situation. Okay, nothing will come of this situation. Again, this is the 8th. Okay, so we're talking past tense here. Whatever it is that you potentially set for yourself, and it may not have been the main goal, like I said, that you may have set at the beginning of the year, it may be something else, like something very minuscule, that you probably already know by now. Nothing came of it or would come of it, really. Okay. It was kind of almost a just a wonderment, nothing that really, required any real attention. Okay. So potentially nothing there when it comes to the new moon energy. Like I said, something small, minuscule that you really weren't focused on too much. Okay. A waste of time, if you will, for whatever that intention was, on the 8th or during the week of the 8th that you might have been thinking of. All right. Let's move on to the 15th first quarter moon. In regards to that, and like kind of transferring over, for some of you, it may be whatever your next intention was, that has energy around the first quarter moon, in the sense of, will or have you made any progress on your intention? We either return back to whatever that main goal was at the beginning of the year, or something else associated with this minuscule thing of maybe changing your mind or going back and forth or thinking if you could make something happen with something. Okay. Now, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. Okay, so Cancer energy here on first quarter moon energy on the 15th. Okay, so some kind of personal issue reaches resolution. Could be something potentially with a person in your atmosphere, potentially romantical situation, comes to a resolve. Okay, either an understanding happens around this time, okay, of the 15th, and you're able to press forward. Okay, or still feel a little bit stuck. All right, let's see what happens when it comes to full moon energy on the 23rd. Have faith in your dreams. Okay, have faith in your dreams. Okay, very pleasant imagery here with the flowers and a butterfly. Okay, transformation of some sort, and being able to progress forward in the best way possible for yourself, Libra. Okay, in the sense of dealing with this 15th energy. Okay, something transpiring that, again, like I said, comes to a resolution, either peacefully or something that may be somewhat abrupt. Okay, I don't like abruptness. I really don't. But it tends to happen, and all we can do is press forward in life as much as we possibly can. I'm a Taurus, so I do go through my spell a little bit before I pretty much get on some boss like shit, if it's romantical. Okay, even if it's business related, it's still the same thing. Okay, in the sense of, but this is a personal issue. Okay, so it could be even something pertaining to personal growth that requires you to head into this transformation of believing in the impossible being possible. Okay, it's just based off of your motivation and determination to get after what is yours. Okay, now, and what the universe and God have in store for you. Now, let's go ahead and get into the general writer's weight. We're going to look at the split here, and it is a King of Swords with a 3 of Pentacles. Okay, we know that 3 of Pentacles usually stands for rebuilding. Okay, as we see 3 people here at the base of a pillar or a column, if you will, and working together, obviously, to keep the support there. Okay, so you have some form of support. You then have this King of Swords, possibly willing to give some form of communication, a very mature energy, stating maybe wanting to rebuild something, okay? As far as maybe, again, some kind of peace, if you will, okay? Others is a situation of maybe you wanting to rebuild something or build something with other people. You may see that something that you are trying to accomplish requires additional help and support. And so that's either the support of your friends or family that will be able to help you. Okay. So it's very light energy, but it's there. Okay. Let's split again. Second split, second shuffle, rebuilding still there with the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So obviously a lot of value, morals. I'm not feeling a lot as it pertains to finances, but there is some sharing, okay, while rebuilding, okay. And so maybe you have people who are willing to invest in something of yours, if that is like slight monetary, but we're looking at this 6 and then the 3 and 9 of Pentacles. Some of you are already either stable when it comes to finances, or just stable in the sense of knowing your value and worth, okay, as I add these two together to come up with that 9 of Pentacles, okay. But definitely in the sense of rebuilding, knowing, you know, what you've done for people on your own terms, along with working with others, and you have the ability to do so, and you have a good support group around you, Libra. Nothing can shake that, okay? Know your worth and know your value, all right? Coming up on the last shuffle here, we do have now the 4 of Wands with the 6 of Pentacles, okay? So again, values, maybe, you know, having to split the cost of something as far as it pertains to a household, with someone. For some of you, that's not for everyone, but it could be something that you are thinking about. Maybe it has to do with these personal issues, as far as being able to split finances with someone for a home or within the home, okay? Maybe someone's spending a little bit too much, possibly, and needs to tighten the purse strings just a bit because there's a potential goal that you or your family is trying to reach, such as like maybe a vacation or something. And so in order for you to be able to go on that vacation, it has to be strictly finances towards the home, and then saving, okay, or potentially saving for a home for some of you, okay. But I will say, when the seasons change, we do tend to spend more money on, you know, fun things, or wanting to at least. And so that could be kind of hard for you, in a sense, that causes that, you know, a little bit of strife, okay. But we have to have willpower if we want something bigger than what we usually spend our money on, okay. One from the top, which is for the first, for the new moon. One from the bottom, which is for the first quarter moon. And then one energetically from the middle. And my eye went directly to this particular card here, and I hope I can get to it, which is for the full moon energy. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck to see what the overall outcome is for this energy that we just pulled, okay. So let's start with the new moon energy. Nothing will come of this situation, and it is the 5 of Pentacles, okay. 5 of Pentacles, I think so far within, I don't want to say all of my readings, but when it comes from the general sneak peeks to this one, 5 of Pentacles has been pretty popular, okay. Potentially walking away from something, in a way that messes with your values, in a sense, maybe over look, well, reviewing, if you will, in a change of some sort. Okay, like I said, not really feeling like putting that much energy or concern into a particular situation because of how you were left out of something. Okay, either you were left out or you left someone out. Okay, but I feel as though it could have been a person that left you out, Libra. Okay, and so you realizing or coming to a realization that nothing will come of the situation because of how things transpired. Okay, and so it's really no need to continue pushing forward with that. Okay, depending on how things went. Okay, now, like I said, dealing with finances, that five coming in, maybe whatever it was that you could have wanted, you didn't have enough funds for, and so you kind of had to leave it alone. Okay, and make a just decision to not go for that purchase or go to that party or whatever the case may be. Okay, no one's going to feel a way about it. It is what it is. Your finances and business comes first before having fun. That's just, my suggestion and my mindset. Okay, now let's see. And I'm feeling something about work, as far as maybe you wanted to go to something but you had to work, and so you kind of had to be left out. Okay, for a particular person. Okay, now a personal issue reaches resolution for first quarter moon energy, and we have the Chariot. Okay, the Chariot coming up here yet again, even during, I think, group threes. The Chariot came out. I just can't remember for what sign. But it did come out. And with something coming to resolution, you're able to move forward. Okay. It's Cancer energy, obviously. So Cancer on Cancer energy here. Okay. Because the full moon in Cancer is right there at the bottom of this card here, and for Cancer to come out again. So either you have Cancer in your chart, or you are dealing with someone who is a Cancer, as far as a sign, not a sickness. But somebody might feel that. Okay, I feel you. Okay, and I understand. Especially with days and times now, people trying people. But nonetheless, moving forward is what you are doing. Okay, is moving past it, because it comes to a resolution where now you can do what you want to do. Okay, basically. Okay, whether it is an apology that is made, and an understanding between both parties, whether that be yourself and someone else, you can now move forward and never look back. Okay, or get past it in a peaceful way. Okay, like I said, mature energy, with a clear understanding. Okay, next is have faith in your dreams. Have faith in your dreams, and you now have the Star card. Okay, Aquarius energy, talking about healing. Okay, and pursuing that in which is possible based off of your own determination, like I said before. Okay, have faith in your dreams. All right, what seems very far-fetched is not. Okay, you can make it happen, as long as you do your research, stay diligent, stay consistent. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for the overall outcome for you, Libra. And what do you know? It is the Nine of Pentacles. We just looked at the split of this deck while we shuffled 3 times, and now we have the Nine of Pentacles. I have to remember 8 of Pentacles is someone actually working on something. But this is the Nine of Pentacles. You are secure within yourself. You hold yourself in high regard. This is not a Nine of Cups in the sense of, you know, feeling secure within yourself, but this is about your value, your worth, okay? Is that you are worthy, okay? You are worthy of any and everything that you are meant to do and be, okay? And so no one can take that away from you, Libra, okay? Just stay diligent, okay? Mind your finances, make good choices, okay? Because I did see the Tree of Life come out when I did the next deck that we're about to go to. And so make wise choices, healthy choices that do promote growth and more harvest for yourself, okay? Especially with this Nine of Pentacles coming out, which I am truly, truly elated to see it, okay? Now, let's get into the next deck here where we ask the question, what is the message of support to achieve or manifest for Libra? What is the message of support to achieve or manifest for Libra? If anything pops out, I will take it. I kind of wanted to take your card before I started the reading, but I put it back into the deck. So I didn't want to jump too far ahead of your reading before, you know, actually recording it. And I'm not trying to make anything pop out, but something actually flipped. So I'm going to take that. And Little Luxuries, which is pretty popular as of lately around Sagittarius. There's another one, Abracadabra. And the one that I've been having issues saying. Any other messages of support for Libra? I'm going to stop there. I do feel like there is one more message, but I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck, and we'll turn that over to the bottom, and then we'll go over what you have already that jumped out of the deck, which means you have 4 messages. We have insight at the bottom of the deck, okay? Insight opens the third eye to strengthen the intuition, okay? Opens the third eye to strengthen the intuition, okay? So after you do some form of healing and kind of just motivating yourself, Libra, you will find yourself with a little bit more insight to what it is that is pertaining to your dreams, okay? Little Luxuries came out first, okay? With Little Luxuries, it says generates luxurious experiences and surroundings, okay? Like I said, for some of you, you know, you work hard, you play harder, okay? And it affords you to be able to do these things, okay? So for some of you in the collective, you probably have the ability to go ahead and kind of splurge a little bit, treat yourself to something nice. This is my birthday week, so I plan on having, you know, a few personal gifts to myself coming up. I always get my nails done, so that's, you know, neither here nor there. But other, you know, little things such as, for me, I'm a Taurus, so I like to eat. So that is my little luxury, okay? Next is Abracadabra with wings. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances, okay? So things just are going to be miraculously happening for you, Libra. Little tiny blessings here and there that are going to come up where what you spend ends up coming back to you, okay? I had this literally happen to me before where there was like 10 10, 11 years ago, I went to Vegas for the first time. It was one of my favorite birthdays. I was actually turning 30. And everything that I spent on the trip, I literally got back. I ended up winning on the slots while I was there. I got, of course, it's Vegas, you get comps, but I had to pay for them. But I ended up getting things back because I had a hell of a time trying to get back home, just from transportation from the hotel to the airport. And I was able to get some of that money back for just getting the runaround of trying to just get out of the hotel. And it was really one of the best vacations I ever had. I went out there for a week. Was able to get front row seats to a show that originally I had like a few rows back, and instead I got front row seats. I was able to change my room around. I was able to go by myself, which I didn't have to sit up here and worry about people wanting to go one place and me wanting to go to another. But nonetheless, that is just a small example of, little miraculous things happening. You spend money and you get money back, okay? Now, Felix Felicitus, okay? Felicitus, okay? Felicitus. I've just, what I had to do? And I had to laugh at myself when it was like an epiphany happened. I've been trying to pronounce this word, and I went on Google and asked Google, and ended up telling me and listening to the pronunciation, and I was damn near close, but I felt like I was saying it wrong. But it's Felicitus, okay? Felicitus, okay? So try it out. I had to literally had a brain fart that I could do that. But power symbol to create lucky serendipitous events, okay? Think of felicity, if you will, okay? But power symbol to create lucky and serendipitous events, okay? I'm gonna just hold it up for y'all one more time so y'all can see the symbol, okay? So you do have a lot of things going on, and then to lead towards the insight to know that something great is upon the horizon, all because you have taken the time to be diligent and be secure within yourself, as a person of value, okay? Now, let's get into your present self, Libra. What is the energy of the present self? What is the energy of the present self? Last shuffle here. Present self energy for Libra. We have attraction, magnetism, okay? Attraction, magnetism. I believe Pisces got this card as well, okay? I feel like it's going to kind of attach itself to this insight, okay, in the sense of understanding what causes certain things to be attracted to you or you to it, okay? You have the number 37 here, centering oneself, and also having that inner strength, okay, to pretty much magnetize and have certain people, places, or things gravitate towards you or you towards it. We're still going to go into the book though and read the actual message here. This is Earth energy. Know your values and needs so you are more aware of what your true attractions are. Do not run with the herd. Notice what or who you attract. Is this your intent? There is always nemesis, opposite energy to our endeavor, to any endeavor you might take. This should not bother you as it is a natural law. Okay? We walk through and are a part of the fields of magnetism every day of our lives. The idea of being magnetically repelled or attracted to something or someone is an old but enduring one. It is important that you know your needs and your values so you can make wise decisions upon what you can be attracted to and why. Okay? Start paying attention to that, kind of learn in a way of strengthening your intuition to not be blinded by what it is that you continuously find yourself attracted to and the reasons why you're attracted to it, whether it be a person, place, or a thing. Okay, Libra? Is it because other people like it? Or is it because you yourself like it? Okay, let's get into your higher self. What is the potential energy of Libra's higher self? What is the potential energy of Libra's higher self? Now, me, myself, when it comes to tarot, I wanted to do tarot back when I was 22 years old, but unfortunately life happened, and I do feel like in order to do this, you have to have lived a little bit in order to do it the way that some of us do, which is to empower and motivate other people. Okay? At the bottom of the deck for your higher self energy, we have the law of oneness. Okay? This is now came out for a second time. It came out for someone in group 1. I believe it might have been Aquarius energy or Aries. Okay. You could have one of those in your chart or dealing with one. You don't have to be, it's just an honorable mention. But release the need to make anyone wrong and unify with your truth. Okay. Unify with your truth. Page 3. Which says, release all thoughts of being separate and divided. Let go of reacting, pushing people away, and making anyone wrong. It is time to shift perspective and focus on the actual essence of who you are. You are a divine and powerful spiritual being capable of creating a life you love. Drawing this card indicates that you may be yearning for love and connection. Your higher self desires to heal any feelings of sadness or loneliness. The universe is inviting you to practice perceiving anyone as the miracle they are. However, this does not mean you should remain in dysfunctional situations or relationships that do not serve your highest good. This card is the sign for you to unify your heart and mind. Okay? Where are you experiencing failed expectations from people or life? Begin to accept people, places, and things exactly as they are and courageously take a stand for what you want to create in this lifetime. Okay? So, no leaning on other people as our one happiness. We control and are the leader of what makes us happy. Okay? We create happiness for ourselves, Libra, as much as we possibly can. I know it's difficult, especially when you love someone and you're not getting that love back. Okay? That is called unrequited love. Okay? And it is time to move on from it. F them people, love yourself. Okay? Because they cannot do it for you. You have to do it for you. Okay? And whatever is dysfunctionally wrong with them at the time, they have to deal with it and they have to get their life. Okay? So a lot of healing that needs to be done for you, Libra, in a situation. Maybe you just broke up with someone and, you know, it was maybe amicable or a, you know, definitely some kind of understanding, but you can now move on from it. okay? And start focusing on you. Know that it was not you, it was them, and that's all you can do with the situation, okay? Learn from it. Recognize or understand what the red flags are moving forward if you are to reunite with someone else, or become something with someone else, and still be your authentic self. Okay, so with that being said, Libra, that is all that I have for you guys today. Until your next reading, peace.